Yo, yo, yo. This is the Virgo Show. And I am Virgo Vine. You could have been any place in the world. And I am so glad you decided to pull up on me. And I appreciate you. To the fullest, I appreciate you. I want to give a shout out to Black History Month. Black History Month. It's Black History Month. It's Black History Month. All my black people. Shout out to us. All that we've accomplished, all that we went through, all the goodness we done came from it, all that we done overcame and all that good stuff. Shout out to us. We as black people, we done overcome so much. So much we done created, so much we done overcome, so much we done did over the years. How much we done took and 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 took. But we ain't gonna dwell on that too much. Let's talk about where we are at our current state. My black people. We gotta do better. We doing good. We doing better. But there's still more better to do. There's so much more forward to go. This Black History Month, it's the 4th. It's Black History Month, it's the 4th. I'm recording this on the 4th. It's the Black History Month. I hate telling the date, but it's Black History Month and it's the 4th. So this month, it's the 4th Black History Month. I came across so many strange things because I'm excited. I'm a northern person. I come from the north, you know. New York, New Jersey, we're proud black people. Proud black people. We're proud black people, you know. Proud to work, proud to have accomplished, proud to have achieved, all that good stuff. So I understand with the whole Black History Month. But I'm in the South now, and it's a little bit different. I'm like, yo, happy Black History Month, and my people looking at me like, so? I'm like, y'all don't celebrate Black History Month? And I'm like, no, it's. I always knew that they didn't really teach too much in the South, but Black History Month's not an issue here in the South. I don't know if you know Black History Month is a big thing. It matters. It matters. It matters to us up north. But whatever. Let's talk about a little small situation that I want to talk about, because you know I'm petty, and with drama and trauma. That's what I talk about, a lot of drama and trauma that people been through, a lot of different things. You know, I highlight it, I crack jokes about it, and I make it funny, but it's a lot of bullshit that we going through as people. Now, I'm talking about the 4th. Something that just recently hit me. I'm late on my podcast, and it recently hit me because the day I was supposed to do it, I got up to do it, and then it just hit me. My mom calls me, and she goes, "Your uncle died." Couple podcasts back, way back, about 10 of them back, and my sister got into it. I live in a strange kind of life. I was raised by one particular set of people. I was raised by Jamaican people, but I'm a Trinidadian by blood. So you know my Trinis, they picked me up. They remember me. They came back to come get me. My aliens, they came back to come get me. I was grown, so I went with them and tried to build a life with them. You know, this is my family, my father's side, trying to build a life with them. It was okay. It was a little jilted, whatever. My sister, she pulled me in, like, you know, whatever. Me and her don't get along too well. Whatever the case may be, we got into it. Long story short, not and be grateful for the long story short that we got into it, and we've been separated ever since. So it's like that was my family, but they ain't my family. And me personally, I let it go. I mean, it's whatever. Nobody needs the drama in your life, you know. Negative energy, people coming at you with it, and it's like, I don't need it. I never had it. I don't need it. Whatever the case may be. So when my mom told me that my uncle died, and I'm like, damn. That's that side of the family. I'm like, damn, I liked my uncle. He was cool. He was somebody that I met as a black person. And you see people on TV, you see rich people and stuff like that. You dream about it and you go, gosh, I want to be like that. But when I got to dude's house, he was living the kind of life that you would want to have. He was in the service. He did well for himself. he did well for himself, and you could see it. I mean, my man had the drop top Porsche, the one where you press the button to come back down. He had a Porsche truck, he had a Benz truck, he had a very nice house, whatever the case may be. He was very proud of his accomplishments, and he liked it, whatever the case may be. It was my uncle. He was cool. When I met him, it was like, wow. If you wasn't sure if it was greatness in your family, when you meet when you meet the great person in your family, you think that it's greatness in my family. So whether I thought I had it or not, just by being in his presence, let me know that I do have it. Whether I thought I had it or not, just being in his presence let me know that I do have it. And it was great and cool being around him. And it kind of saddened me, like, damn, of all the people that I did meet in the family, he kind of touched me the most because he made me tap. Conversations that we had made me tap my greatness, and he would say challenging things, and me and him have conversations. He would say things like, bottom line up front, man, cut to chase. You look like you make long stories, little things that I learned from my uncle. So it kind of saddened me a little bit to find out that my uncle passed away, only for my mama to tell me that my uncle passed away during Christmas. You remember when I said it's Black History Month? What, Christmas? I'm just finding out that my uncle passed away. Just the thought that I remember Black families. The one thing, if we as Black families didn't have anything, if we didn't get along, if we didn't make it, if all the things that Black families can do, if we didn't do anything, we did come together during the funeral. We as Black people, for a funeral, we did come together. And she called my mom and told my mom that my uncle died, and they gone. They buried him. Everybody came down. Everybody went back. This man lives in the state that I'm in. He lives in Florida. I've been to his house. I wouldn't say many times. I want to say two. I would use the word few, but it might be two times I've been there. I didn't know the man very well, but we had a pretty good relationship from what I remember. And it kind of taken me all the way back, like, wow, why they didn't tell me? Why wasn't I included? And besides all of that, okay, so I wasn't included, so you cut me out. Okay, cool. So why are you calling me now? Why am I now included? That's the part I'm trying to get to understand. Like, why now? Why are you trying to include me now? And my mom's like, you going down there to go see them? And I'm thinking, I think I'm gonna respect their wishes. They didn't desire to include me. And I'm gonna I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Because family's at the funeral. And when somebody passed away and you wasn't invited, you might not be family no more. And I don't know about nobody else, but I'm okay with that. Because if you don't want to count me, you can subtract me. I'm real good in math. There's addition, subtraction, because if it don't add up, then we're going to have to subtract. And every time you multiply, there's going to be some division. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't care to include me, I'm good with that. And a lot of people need to learn to be good with the energy that people give you. Why is she calling me now? Because whatever it is that she thought she could handle, she can't handle. She obviously cares to include me now. Why? Keep that same energy. And I don't want to be a jerk about it, but I got to preserve my feelings. Because whatever reason you think that I should come is the same reason why I should have been invited to the funeral. And whatever reason why you didn't invite me to the funeral is the same reason why I'm not coming. And I'm not going to say I don't want to be an asshole about it. I don't believe that I'm incorrect about my feelings. Black History Month. You failed the one thing that Black people had. I have yet to come across a set of people that don't come together for funerals. So my sister, You failed. I don't like this.
Unbelievable. Wait a minute, listen.
But I'm gonna let you keep that same energy. Yep. That same energy. Cause I don't need you. And I keep. You think I was ignoring you before? Now I know that you want my attention. And I don't need it. I just gotta preserve my energy. Keep on keeping on. Black people. I beg anybody listening to this, don't do this. If you wanted to know what it felt like to just exclude somebody out of the family, to don't do this. Family means togetherness. And if you don't want to be together, I want to be apart. I don't have no problems with that. I'm Virgo Vaughn. Yeah, and that's just how I feel. You don't have to include me. Because if it don't add up, subtract. Oh yeah.